Hello students, let's do chapter 3, the Delhi Sultanate. Now, as I told you, the chapter is very fast, so I have divided the chapter into 4 parts. I've already done video on first part where I have talked about Mahmud Ghaznavi, Muhammad Ghori and the slave dynasty. Now in part 2, we will talk about the Khilji dynasty. Now, I will have my pointer just to explain and write all the important things. All right. Now, after the death of Balban, we did this that the last ruler of the slave dynasty was Kakuabad and he succeeded to throne, but he was a weak ruler. Now, taking advantage of this situation, a new group called as Khiljis came into power in 1290. Now, in Khiljis, we will be doing two important rulers. One, Jalal-ud-din Khilji, right? Number two, we will be doing Alauddin Khilji, right? So let's move on to that. First is Jalal-ud-din Khilji. Now he was the founder of the Kg Dynasty and he only ruled for a brief period of 6 years. Now he was murdered by his own nephew, the next ruler Alauddin Khilji. So this is very important. You need to, I will just revise with you. The founder of slave dynasty was Aibak. However, the real founder was Iltutmish. Number two, the founder of the Khilji dynasty is Jalaluddin Khilji. Now we will come to Alauddin Khilji. He ruled from 1296 to 1316 AD. So first we will be talking about his conquest. Now he actually conquered the most important area that he conquered was Gujarat. Number two, Rajasthan. Right, let's talk about the areas in the north first. So his conquest of Gujarat gave him the access to all the ports and the overseas trade. He also brought Rajasthan under his control. Now, to annex South India, he sent his trusted commander Malik Kafur to bring the rich kingdoms of Deccan under his control. So we need to understand that he conquered Gujarat, Rajasthan, and for South India, he had sent his commander Malik Kafur to bring the rich kingdoms of Deccan. Now, so this is clear. Now, Malik Kafur. Now, when we are talking about the two expeditions in South India, the first one was against Varangal in Telangana area. The other was Dwar Samudra, the modern day Karnataka, and Malabar in Tamil Nadu. For the first time, Muslim armies penetrated as far as Madurai in south and brought wealth. Right? So this is very important. His conquest are Gujarat and Rajasthan. For South India, he sent his commander Malik Kafur. First was against Varangal, and the other was Dwara Samudra, the modern day Karnataka, and then is Malabar. Right, then another people that he had to deal was with Mongols. Now how did he deal with Mongols? One, he raised a large army, he built new forts, he repaired old forts. Alauddin also built a Seri Fort. Now this is very important. Questions are asked on this, that who built Seri Fort? Seri Fort was built by Alauddin Khilji to protect people from Mongol invasion. Later, Seri became the capital of the Khiljis. A large water reservoir called as Hauze Khas was the part of the city complex. So this is very important. The capital of Khiljis was Seri. So these are the areas. Now, if you could show that he annexed the area of Gujarat, he occupied the areas of Rajput, and he moved on till the Madurai. This is Madurai, right? So these are the areas that he annexed. Right. Now, this is again just to tell you the glimpse of that. Now, he had taken over Dwar Samudra, right? Then and the two areas Madurai. Of course, I showed you the other two areas as Gujarat and the Rajput areas. That is the areas here and more or less here the areas of the Rajputs, right? So these are the areas Dwarasamudra and Madurai. So now commonly question, the fill in the blank asked is that Muslims penetrated as far as Madurai in the south. Right. Now the most important one, his market control policy. Now you must have heard about the word that is maximum retail price, MRP. Now I am very fond of my chocolate. So the MRP of the Cadbury's is rupees 20, which means that no shopkeeper can sell that chocolate for more than 20 rupees. But this is something which we talk about the modern day. But you know what? Alauddin Khilji was the first one to do that. What he did was he fixed the cost of all commodities of food grains, sugar, cooking oil to needle, even for imported. That means he gave the concept of, as I would say, MRP. That is, he gave them the concept of maximum retail price. You cannot sell more than this price. Now, if shopkeepers charge more price, then very harsh punishments were given if any shopkeeper charged more price than the fixed. He also standardized the weights and measures. Anybody cheating by using false weights and measures were given harsh punishments. Then the fourth point, he set up three markets. Now, what were these markets? One, the food grains. Number two, costly cloth. Number three, horses, slaves, and cattle. And each market was under the control of an officer called as Shahana, who controlled the prices. So if I just see the keywords, first, he fixed the prices of all the commodities. If any shopkeeper charged more than the price, then punishment was given to them. He standardized the weights and measures, so anybody cheating by using false weights and measures was again punished. Number three, he set up three markets: one, food grains, cloth, horses, slaves, and cattle. And each market, that is food grains, costly cloth, each market was kept under the control of an officer known as Shahana, whose duty was to control the prices. Now, the next part is his military administration. Now, before Alauddin, we have studied slave dynasty, we have talked about Balban, we've talked about Aibak, Iltutmish, but Alauddin was the first sultan to maintain a well-equipped standing army. You know, to maintain an army it is very difficult because not every time the army has to fight, but they need to be paid the salary, the money. So Alauddin was the first sultan to maintain a well equipped standing army. He paid his soldiers in cash. He also provided them with the imported horses. So he knew that if the army people have to be well advanced, they need to have good imported, good breed horses. And not only that, he actually branded the horses so that nobody could exchange their horses for a cheaper horse. Then the other point is chehra. Chehra means a detailed description of each soldier was maintained. Then to keep a check, he made regular supervisions and parading of horses and soldiers were done. He also constructed a new garrison town named as Seri for his soldiers. So, very importantly, we'll just say that he was the first sultan to maintain a standing army. He paid his soldiers in cash. He provided them with the best breed of horses. He even branded the horse. And you know what this was called? This was called as Dag. Right now, this was called as Dag. Dag means branding the horses. Chehra, a detailed description of each soldier was maintained, and then he regularly did the supervision, parading of horses and soldiers, and he constructed a new garrison town named as Siri. Now, what did Alauddin Khilji do for the land revenue? One, he said that tax would not be same for everyone. So before this tax is given, he will assess जिसका लैंड ज्यादा है, ज्यादा फर्टाइल है, वो ज्यादा टैक्स पे करेगा. जिसका लैंड फर्टाइल नहीं है, जिसका लैंड कम है, वो कम टैक्स देगा. He also kept a strict watch on the local officers responsible for the revenue collection. The accounts were strictly checked so that nobody could cheat the state. दैट मीन्स लैंड रेवेन्यू को प्रॉपरली असेस किया. जो इन रेवेन्यू को कलेक्ट करते थे उन ऑफिसर्स के ऊपर स्ट्रिक्ट वॉच की और उनके अकाउंट्स चेक किए ताकि ये स्टेट को चीट नहीं कर सके. Now, this is my favorite section where I feel that if you have listened the slide carefully, you should be able to answer this. Now, who was the founder of the Kg Dynasty? Jalal-ud-din Khilji. He ruled for dash years, 6 years. Name the two conquests of Alauddin Khilji, Gujarat and Rajasthan. Dash led campaigns in Deccan, Malik Kafur, the trusted commander of Alauddin Khilji. Name the two conquests of Alauddin Khilji in south. This is very important. One is Varangal, the other is Dwar Samudra. You can also say Madurai. Now, Muslims penetrated as far as Madurai. Each market was under the control of Shahnama, the officer who was to control the prices. Name the three markets in Delhi established by Alauddin Khilji, that was food grains, costly cloth, and horses. Now, a detailed description of each soldier, that is Chehra, and branding of horses, I told you that is Dag. So here we come to the end of part 2. I hope now you know about Muhammad Mahmud Ghaznavi, Gauri. We have done the slave dynasty. We have done the Khiljis. See you again in the part 3 of the video where I will be talking about two more dynasties, the Tughlaq and Sayyads. So let's move. Goodbye for now and see you again in the next